there is a massive misconception when it comes to manifesting. Basically, it is people who don't really understand manifesting. So what is this big misconception? Well, I often hear people say, and often they're even young people, because, manifesting is in right now, or people who don't know a lot about manifesting, I just manifest that. Yes, good, you can. But what I see as the issue sometimes is that I don't see the work that needs to be done. Well, does it always have to be done? No, because if you already manifested a lot in your subconscious mind, it's ingrained because you already made the experience plenty of times that you can manifest easily, then it doesn't require a lot of work. I give you that. You can just sit down, get into the state of already having it, or you maybe have the assumption, I can manifest anything within 3 days. Then that is your assumption, love assumption, then it will apply to you. But in order to have that assumption, I can manifest everything easily, well, we need to have experienced that many times. We need to have the assumption, not just, like the iceberg metaphor, like thinking, oh, it's easy. No, we have to have it backed up by experience or by faith, like really strong faith. When you want something and you just go into I'll just manifest it, then people often don't put in the effort, and then they're like, okay, this doesn't work. Why is it not there? Well, maybe because you do have blocks, old assumptions that you never tackled because you never did the Ho'oponopono or revision. Maybe you never have worked on your self-concept. So the biggest misunderstanding and misconception is that manifesting is some kind of magic tool. Like, I just want this and I just think a little bit of positive about it and then I can have it. Yes, it is that somehow, but what manifesting really is law of assumption, creating new assumptions. An assumption is a thought you thought many times, or replacing old assumptions, or deleting old assumptions, or healing old assumptions with, for example, Ho'oponopono revision or the tapping techniques or whatever technique you choose. I've learned hypnotherapy, so you could even go to a hypnotherapist, but don't go to one that tells you it is most likely done with one session, not if it's a deep-rooted belief. If it's something shallow, yeah, that can go away fast. But if we talk about, for example, childhood trauma, you need a couple of sessions most likely. But it's not a magic tool. It is choosing what you want and then getting it into your subconscious mind. If you don't have any resistance when it comes to that specific thing, that can happen easily. For example, that is why it's so easy for many people to manifest parking spots, because you don't have the deep assumption, oh my god, I never get a parking spot. Unless you do have that assumption, then I would clear that assumption and then you can manifest parking spots easily. But usually, if it is something that we really want and we have this desire because we didn't have it, we have to put some effort into it. Manifesting, especially in the beginning, not so much later on when you already have your experiences and your fair share of manifestations. If you do have the strong belief that it is easy for you based on past experiences where you did have to put in the work in the beginning, it does require some effort. And I think that many people see it just like this fun thing. I mean, yeah, use it as a fun thing. But if you really want something, people are just like, oh, I'll just manifest that. And then they do have 5 happy thoughts, and then they drop it, and then we're like, well, I thought I was supposed to let go. Yes, letting go after you have saturated your mind. But first it has to be inside you. It has to be stable and it has to be fixed. It has to be an assumption, not just like this fun idea, I would like to have that. So that's the misconception. It does require work. I can help you with that. So you can reach out for personal coaching. My contact information is in the description box below. Or of course you can watch out my other content. I do have plenty of content. Also, of course, about Ho'oponopono and revision. Enough tools that you can use on a daily basis in order to saturate your mind. So again, this is what manifesting is. Saturating your subconscious mind with what you want to have and turn it into an assumption, and then it will have to come. Anyway, I do see you in my other content on personal coaching. Until then, I do wish you all the best now. Bye bye.